y'all? It's your boy back on my YouTube channel, Trying to Debate, and back with another video. This is another NFL video as we go into Championship Sunday, the AFC and NFC Championship. So it'll be conference championship Sunday. You know, whatever you want to call it. But let's talk about that divisional round first. That divisional round was crazy. We've seen 2 concussions. We've seen a pick 6. We've seen a player lose the ball in the end zone for a touchback. It was just a great divisional round. We had some great matchups, and some of the I went 4 for 4 in my outcome, but some of the scores kind of surprised me. I did pick the Packers to beat the Rams, the Bills to beat the Ravens, the Chiefs to beat the Browns, and the Buccaneers to beat the Saints. But that Bills and Ravens score was kind of surprising, but then again, shouldn't be, because the Ravens have a good defense and the Bills defense stepped up. I had to give them credit. They really did step up. Made it, a little hard on Lamar Jackson, kind of confused. I guess walk through some of these games. Really, I can't say really much about the Packers game because I was kind of right. I said the Rams weren't going to score enough points to keep up with the Packers, which they couldn't. Almost got the score prediction right. I predicted it would be 28-17. It was 32-18. I just feel like the Rams wouldn't keep up. They had a chance to tie the game, but Packers defense stepped up. They especially the D-line, they stepped up tremendously. I was grateful for what I seen from their pass rush and their D-line. The Smith brothers, Darius Smith and Preston Smith kind of stepped up. They're gonna have to keep that going through the rest of these playoffs, especially with a big matchup against Tom Brady. The Ravens and Bills, it was really that 101-yard pick 6 that really changed the game. It's crazy. If you want to see highlights of it, here you go.
Stays in the block. Jackson fires, crazy, and that will be intercepted in the end zone. I don't know what Lamar Jackson thought he seen, but the DB jumped it.
I felt like Lamar Jackson should have went. Stayed outside instead of cutting back in for the tackle. If he'd have did that, maybe he would have forced him out of bounds or forced him inside. I was just saying, I feel like he gave up a little bit. That really changed the game. But I give the Bills credit for their defensive effort. Really kind of stopped that Lamar Jackson offense from trying to do what they do best. It was kind of points here and there when they was, getting what they wanted, but they ultimately stopped it. The Browns and Chiefs game was crazy. Mahomes went out with a concussion. Also, Lamar Jackson went out with a concussion. Kind of changed the game probably also, but that pick 6 really was the turning point in that game. Chiefs games were crazy. Patrick Mahomes went out with a concussion, was kind of weird. It was kind of a freak play where he didn't really hit his head on anything. Maybe he got choked out, or I don't know what it was, but he went out with a concussion. But the thing that changed that game was, what is his name? T. Higgins? Not T. Higgins. Rashad Higgins. Before halftime, he caught the ball, was going to try to score, reach the ball out, and he got punched out. And it went in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Chiefs got the ball back and ran out of time. They would have scored that. It would have been 16-10. But with a healthy Mahomes, I feel still like the Chiefs would have won. But it would have made things interesting if you put in perspective with he was out with a concussion. But also, the Chiefs did miss a field goal and an extra point. So who knows? It's a bunch of what ifs when it comes to things like that. But I had to give Chad Henne some credit because what he did was phenomenal. 2 great plays. If you want to say 3 with the dump off to Damian Williams, I got that. First, you got the quarterback scramble.
Here's Henne in trouble.
Take this.
Trying to run for it. Running. He's gonna dive.
Take this there. Then you got the 4th and inches play.
Oh, there is a play. Henne rolling out, throws it.
Oh, that's all Andy Reid. That's all Andy Reid on that 4th and inches play. It's crazy. That was crazy. I get it. That guy's crazy. Not a scary coach who played the win. He coached them and things like that. And that's how you got to do it. Because if you coach scared, you coach not to lose, that's when you're going to lose and bad things going to happen. You got to play the win. And Browns never got the ball back. Never really changed. You know, them plays changed the game. It was crazy. So be getting Patrick Mahomes back this Sunday. Talk about that a little later. Then we got the Buccaneers and the Saints. The Saints had a great game, but they also played with a bunch of good field position. Also, so did Tampa Bay. They didn't really have to drive the ball much with all the turnovers. But the Saints really controlled this game until that Jared Cook fumble. Watch this.
They're down and 2. Quick throw, Cook makes the catch, first down, ball's out, and into the arms of Devin
Crazy thing about it,
It's a
he
takeaway.
acted like there was no defender on him, on his left side, I think. I can't remember the ball. I think Paul got punched on the left. I can't remember, but he wasn't guarded. Like, he was careless with the ball. That's bad ball security and bad IQ. And after that fumble, Buccaneers got the ball back. They went 7-20. Drew Brees pick, field goal. I think he threw another pick. That changed the whole game. If he wouldn't have fumbled, they would have went down there and scored. Game probably over. Even if you scored a field goal, that's made it 2 possessions. It's crazy. I hate to see the Drew Brees went out like that, but for the time, always the winning in the end. You can't beat for the time. Tom Brady time coming too, but we don't know when that's going to come. But the time coming too. But I gave, that Tampa Bay defense stepped up tremendously. Because we know we've seen that secondary get burnt plenty of times, but they stepped up this game. Drew Brees couldn't. It was all Drew Brees couldn't put the ball off the field. We seen the biggest fast play came from James Winston. Maybe should have utilized him more. And Taysom Hill hurt their offense and what they like to do also. But it was really Drew Brees couldn't put the ball on the field. Michael Thomas had 4 targets, 0 catches. I don't really put it on him. He played hurt. I can't remember what injury he played with, but he wanted to, he felt like this was Drew Brees probably last year, so he wanted to, give it his all. I hope they have a happy ending at the end of the year, but that was not the case. So I don't blame him for that. Wish he was healthy. Wish Drew Brees could have targeted him more. I feel like he's a mismatch at wide receiver position. Gave Carlton Davis some confidence because we seen him get killed by Tyreek Hill, but the way he played good, and they probably gave him some confidence going into Sunday's night game. Before he had the whole probably Devontae Adams song. We'll talk about that later, but that's how the divisional round went down. It was crazy. I love it. Now we're gonna go over to my AFC and NFC Championship predictions. Starting with the Packers and the Buccaneers versus the Packers. They played first. Honestly, the only way I could have decided this game was a coin flip. No lie. I had the coin flip to decide this game. It's crazy because I don't like betting against Brady, but this Green Bay team is pretty good, so I did want to go full out Brady. We would see a Brady and Aaron Rodgers meeting again. Great. This is quarterback riches, football riches. We get to see quarterbacks battle a lot. It's who quarterback's going to be the better. Even though the defense got to get stops, but the quarterback still got to put the points on the board and make things happen and continue to make drives happen and go on the field and get points. That's what it's all going to be about. But yeah, like I said, this Packers and Buccaneers, it was tough for me. I had to do a coin flip. I was heads Tampa Bay, tails Green Bay, and it didn't land on tails. So I had to go with Aaron Rodgers, the MVP. They have to use their running game. Whatever team has a running game better in this game is going to win this football game. We know when Aaron Rodgers and they get them 3 running backs going, that play action is coming and it could hurt. Tampa Bay also had a great running game last week that helped them. Tampa Bay didn't have to do much. Defense stepped up. That's kind of how you want it. But this game, he's going to have to bring out that GOAT play this weekend. Because I think the Packers defense is going to try to get pressure on them. I think they can. That secondary, I'm not sure. Other than Jair Alexander, I don't trust nobody else in that secondary. We're going to see that. They will also be playing without Antonio Brown, but I think the rookie wide receiver Tyler Johnson the 5th round. Tom Brady liked him. He had a great pass to him last week. That was 3rd and 11, back shoulder. He made the catch, a great catch. So he liked the guy, so we're probably going to see him get more snaps. And he got to be ready for when he's going to get called. We seen Chris Godwin struggle last week with a bunch of drops. That could have changed the game also. But I had to go with the Packers. I feel like their run game is going to, get enough yards, even though this Tampa Bay team is a great run team. But I think they're going to find ways to get so many yards, also some dumps out of the backfield. And the brilliance of Aaron Rodgers, we're going to see it on full display, and they're going to ultimately get the win 32-28 and back to the Super Bowl. Next, in the last game, the night's game would be the Bills versus the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is cleared to play, which helped the Chiefs out. Because if he wasn't cleared to play, I don't think they'd get this done. One thing I have to say about the Bills, Doug McDermott, not Doug, is it Doug McDermott? I think so. I don't know. The coach for the Bills, I can't remember his name. He can't let his offense be one-dimensional. They only ran the ball they didn't run the ball none in the first half last week. I don't know. But you can't be one-dimensional against a Chiefs team. Their secondary would get after you. They would call out the blitzes. You can't put your quarterback in harm's way like that, putting it all on him. You have to do more things. You have to win the ball. And they become one-dimensional. I think the Chiefs will win this in a route, probably. But I expect them to try to run the ball. Probably see a lot of trick plays out of this Bills defense. Bills offense, because they're going to need it to beat this Chiefs team. Like I said, all that one-dimensional, all that passing, it's not going to get it done. I think said they had 73% passing. I think there was a stat that came out that said the 2015 Patriots did it, 83% of throwing, and they lost in the playoffs. If I ain't mistaken. Anyway, I don't know where the stat is. I just seen it the other day. But, so like I said, they got to run the ball, try to find a way to run the ball. Keep that defense guessing a little bit. You don't want them just to pull your ears back and blitz you all game. Because Steve Spagnuolo, you can call up some blitzes. But some of his blitzes, I feel like, be not on time. I feel like some of them be bad. Some of them do be good. But the all-out blitzes, I don't think it's good at times because the quarterback somehow always find a hot receiver. Now, he do the corner blitz with the something Ward kid, Ricky. I think that's his name. He gets to the quarterback pretty good. Tyrann Mathieu is going to be a key player in this defense, also getting his defense right, lined up. And the Chiefs, they just had to go score the ball like they did last week, but more touchdowns. They scored on all the positions in the first half, except for the missed field goal. So they could have scored on all of them. But Harris Bucker missed a field goal. I expect him to not do that because things like that can be key and costly in a game like this. So hopefully they get Clyde's Hayward-Helaire back and Rashad Breeland, who also had a concussion. That's going to be key matchup in the secondary, trying to stop Stephon Diggs. Chiefs going to try to have a balanced offense, and we're just going to see that balanced and brilliant offense go to work with Andy Reid. And hopefully the great player, Patrick Mahomes, he's been cleared to play, but let's see if he's really ready to play. On the full contact decide that. But I'm going to go with the Chiefs advancing to their second Super Bowl and playing against Green Bay. I got them winning 27-23, and we're going to see that matchup people would love to see with Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. Hopefully that high go down. There's only one way to find out. Guys, tune in Sunday. Them my picks for the Super Bowl, Green Bay versus the Chiefs. I'm also working on a NFL video. I'm very close to doing one. It's probably be a early season awards pick video. I like the way the league is going this year. I just wish some fans can get involved and we can see that really intense basketball. Other than that, it's just been basketball. I'm not mad at the results I've seen. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed this video. You will see 2 videos pop up on the screen if you haven't already. It would be the last video, which was my divisional round predictions in the NFL, and my highest view video, which I can't remember what that video is. You can check those videos out. Drop a like on the video. Drop a like on this video as well. Don't forget to subscribe. It's been your boy, and I'm out.